Jeanniey Walden is an award-winning Chief Innovation and Marketing Officer of DailyPay. She has previously worked for Fortune 500 companies, including Mercer, Ogilvy and Mather, Barnes & Noble, and JCPenney, as well as industry-transforming startups. This accomplished author and globally recognized business leader is here today to talk about living our best lives, despite the ever-increasing costs and inflation we're all navigating through today. Welcome, Jeanniey.
Thanks so much for having me on the show.
It's really great to have you here. And this is such an important topic as we're going through times that things are just so expensive. How do people put away for savings? I keep hearing people taking out of their savings just to afford life.
It seems like it might be impossible, but it's actually going to be fine. Everyone just needs to hold out a little bit longer, because even though we've seen inflation rates hit the peak, the highest we've seen in 40 years, we are expecting things to start to slow down and inflation to go down over the next few months. You know, people don't realize it, but COVID has created a lot of the inflation by causing supply chain issues and also all of the challenges with staffing for so many companies that we love. That's starting to get better now. But in the meantime, my suggestion is that people start to make a decision matrix. What do they need to buy now, and what can they afford to wait to buy in the future as things kind of get back to normal? And also start saving, micro saving, doing things like rounding up when you're going to make a purchase. If you're going to spend $18, take the other $2 and put it in your savings account. It's not that difficult in the beginning, but it pays off in dividends down the road.
That's a great tip. Any tips on what employers or how employers can help and what benefits they could offer during these times?
Absolutely. It's a perfect time for this because employers want people to come back to work. They need people working the front lines so that their businesses can grow. And so they're willing to attract and retain in really creative ways that are also very helpful from a cost saving standpoint. Things like offering free lunches, free childcare, free transportation to come to work, and some companies that are even offering free training, free college tuition. There's a lot of ways to take advantage of what employers can offer during this time where it can benefit you and your family.
During this time, we're coming out of the pandemic, and we here at Your Best Self, we're pushing all of our viewers to live their best lives. Is this not the time to be splurging, though? Or being self-indulging in any way? We've been waiting so long to get out, or should we wait for things to kind of settle down and for the inflation to kind of come back down to more normal levels?
You know, it's always a great time to do something good for yourself and take care of yourself. So I wouldn't say hold off on everything. For certain items like cars, if you can wait to purchase a car, the prices are crazy right now. Just hold off a little bit longer. But for other things like taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, look for different ways that you can spend, but do it in a very smart way. A lot of companies offer their employees access to their pay as they earn it. This gives you the ability on a random Tuesday night to take some money out and take your family out for that pizza dinner or to the movie like you've always been thinking about. And it really helps you feel better too.
As a parent, I'm always trying to find new ways or in this new world to raise my children. Do you have any tips on teaching the importance of money, especially at this time, not to just be spending frivolously, especially when everything is electronic tap and pay? What's a great way to monitor a child and have them learn the responsibility of money?
There's so many great apps out there that can help children just understand the value of money. The most important thing that I would say, though, is to ensure that your children can see how much money they have available to them at any one point in time. In fact, for adults too, when you can see your daily pay balance and understand this is how much money I've earned so far, you can make smarter decisions about, do you have enough money to spend? And if so, then how do you want to spend it? That works for kids too.
Great tips. Where could people learn more?
You can go to dailypay.com if you're an employer looking for creative ways to let your employees know you care during this crazy difficult time to save money, or if you're an employee or a family member that just wants to be smarter about how they're spending and saving their money, there's also some great tips there.
Thank you so much, Jeannie.
Thanks for having me on.